Okay, so today we're just gonna go over some background for I Am Malala. So this is a photo of Malala Yousafzai. She is currently like the youngest Nobel Peace Prize winner in history, and she won it when she was 16. She has this amazing story where she stood up to the Taliban and for women's education, and she was shot in the face. And I love looking at that photo. You'd never know. She was shot right through the face, right below her eye. So she's a really amazing person, and we're going to read just a small section of her book. So a little bit about her. This is her father, Malala, and her father. His name is Ziauddin. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure, positive, but this is Malala's father, and he was her school teacher as well. He had a school in her village in Pakistan. He has a master's degree in English, so he knows both Pakistani and English. He's very, very educated. She calls him Abba. That is Urdu for father. This is her whole family. So after she was shot and was all healed up, they ended up going back to where they lived. And this is them at her school and with her whole family. So that's kind of cool to see them all together. So Malala just graduated from Oxford. She just turned 23, and that's an incredible feat. So this is just a fun photo of her family celebrating her graduation. So a little bit you need to know. So Pakistan is an Islam or Muslim nation. In the religion of Islam, there is what's called purdah, which is the practice of women wearing a veil. So it's modesty. And there's some debate as to how much you need to be covered. So you see in this photo, some women have only their eyes showing, some have like you can't even see their eyes, and some have their whole face, you can see it. It kind of depends on your level of like strictness in Muslim. So it kind of depends. Varying acceptabilities. People kind of disagree on what's the best way. And then over here on the right is a photo of the Quran, which is their holy scripture written in Urdu. This is the Pakistani flag. So this takes place in Pakistan in the Swat Valley is what it's called. So I'm just going to show some photos. It's a gorgeous place. This is all the Swat Valley. You can see beautiful little villages, a lot on the river, just lots of wildlife. Really lovely place. And I'll attach the slides if you want to look at these any closer. But what the scene we're going to read takes place in 2006 when this man named Fazlullah, he enters Pakistan. And he is part of the Taliban. So the Taliban is a political movement and a military unit that took over a lot of the Middle East around this time and a little before. So he is part of the Taliban, and we're going to read about how he took over in the most sneaky and unexpected way. It wasn't like come in guns blazing. He was able to come in to the point where like they all accepted and embraced him, not really knowing what they were accepting and embracing. So it's really interesting. So this is where we pick up 2006. Fazlullah enters the scene.